Once upon a time, in a village nestled at the foot of the tallest mountain, lived an elephant named Ganesh. However, Ganesh was no ordinary elephant. He was a remarkably wise and kind creature, loved by all the villagers. The people of the village often sought his advice on matters big and small. Ganesh had an unusual habit. He was very fond of cooking, especially with lard. His dishes, though unconventional for an elephant, were the tastiest in the whole region. Villagers would gather every Sunday to taste his famous lard cakes, which were soft, sweet, and simply delicious. One day, news of Ganesh's culinary skills reached the king, who was curious to try these famous lard cakes himself. The king sent a messenger to invite Ganesh to the royal palace. Ganesh, being humble and gentle, accepted the invitation and decided to bring along his best lard cake. On the journey to the palace, Ganesh was accompanied by his best friends, a clever fox named Tipsy, a slow but wise tortoise named Waddle, and a cheerful parrot named Chirpy. Together, they made quite the amusing quartet, filling the journey with laughter and songs. As they neared the palace, Ganesh began to worry. What if the king did not like his cake? His friends noticed his distress and stopped by a serene pond to rest and reassure him. "Don't worry, Ganesh," said Tipsy, with a twinkle in his eye, "the king will love it. You've put all your heart into it." Waddle added with a slow nod, "You made it with care and love, and that's what counts." Chirpy chirped, "Let's sing our favorite song to lighten the mood." At the palace, the king greeted Ganesh warmly. With a grand feast, everyone was excited to taste the famed lard cake. Ganesh, feeling anxious but hopeful, presented the cake to the king. The moment the king took the first bite, his eyes twinkled with delight. "Delicious," proclaimed the king, clapping his hands together. "This is the best cake I've ever had." The room erupted into applause, with Ganesh's heart filling with pride and relief. The king decided to make Ganesh the royal chef and invited Tipsy, Waddle, and Chirpy to stay at the palace as well. Ganesh graciously accepted the position, and together with his friends, they brought laughter, wisdom, and delicious lard cakes to the royal court. From then on, Ganesh was known far and wide not just as the wise elephant, but also as the beloved royal chef. Every Sunday, he would return to his village to continue spreading his love and joy through his cooking, forever cherished in the hearts of the villagers. And so, with the mountain always watching over them, they all lived happily ever after. The end.